Okay, so in this video I'm going to be going over the Rishi eel design on the helmet. So if you're like me, then this is probably like the most intimidating part of the paint job, since it looks kind of freestyle intricate with so many different things on it. But what I did is I made a couple of stencil pieces using tracer paper, and just kind of did a combination of them. So the first part, what I started with, I don't know if you can see it too well on the camera. I made a little arrow here at the top, and then once I finished that, I went down a little bit, so about a little above the halfway point of the forehead. And what I did is I made this little stencil where the bottom piece is almost straight. There's a little bit of a curve, but not too much. And then on the top, there is a bigger, more in-depth curve. And so I put that right here, just below the arrow, traced it out. And so when you look at it head on, it looks like it's curving more down because of the curved surface of the helmet. So then you take the two straight lines down from the arrow to make that kind of gap for the mouth. And then next, what I did is I took this little circle piece I just traced it out of a coffee cup or something like that, made this little slit for the fin, put it on, and then I just traced it on both sides for the first part of the head. And then I used my French curve here to do a little curve about halfway through for the space between the edge of the head and the fin. It goes up and down, and then same on the other side, up and down. And then here is where I'm going to put the red spots for the eyes. Oh yeah, and then down here is also I'm going to put the red arrow for the tongue right there. So right now we have this part down here, and then up here I took the circle stencil and then went up like this to make the next part of the head, and then I used it again from that point onto the fin to make the next part of the neck. And then for I've seen a lot of photos, and like probably the hardest thing about this is that they're not all very consistent. Some people have a little kind of ridges along the side, which you can probably do, but on the website it just had like just a straight fin going down, and so I figured, okay, I'm just going to stick with that, just make it simple and easy. The back I had a little more trouble with, but I eventually settled on a similar design, so I just took the circle stencil again and just went down, and then again right here, and then again right there. And then for the part that goes down, the tail, I just kind of went down here and did little ridges, and then went down to the point at the bottom of the helmet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some painter's tape all over, and then spray paint the blue section here. And then for the eyes and the tongue, I'm probably just gonna end up just hand painting that, just because I don't see the need to buy some more spray paint just for that little section. So that's what we have for the Rishi eel design. Hope it helps.